Yo everyone, thanks for joining me once again for Larry's UFC full card betting guide. This weekend we have UFC Fight Night Hill vs Rountree to watch, and I'm keen to go through some of my own bets and ideas for betting opportunities for the card. I'll be going through absolutely everything in the betting guide, from who I pick to win each fight, my own strong favorites and solid underdogs, my favorite lock of the card and underdog lock of the card, and to finish off, I will walk you guys through all my own personal bets, just so you can see what I've decided to do with all my research I've put into this card. I've also actually got a little bit of a surprise for you guys when it comes to the subscribers bet of the week at the end of the video, so stay tuned if you want to find out what that is. As always, timestamps are in the description and the comment section below if you guys want to skip to anything in particular, so without further ado, let's jump into the video. So what you're looking at here are the lists of favorites and underdogs for the entire card, and like I always say, this is just to show you guys who I actually ended up picking to win on this card and how many of those picks were underdogs and favorites. If you haven't come here for my full card predictions and breakdown video for this card where I talk in detail about all my reasoning for all my fighter picks, please go and check that out if you want some additional information on why I made the picks that I've made already. And if you have come from that video, like I always say, thanks for supporting the channel and watching both the videos for me, guys. I appreciate it a lot. I will now highlight in green who my picks were for this card, and as you can see, I've chosen majority favorites on the card, but I have also gone with a double underdog main event and co-main event pick, and the last time I did do that, I believe it was the Bilal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena card, and that was one of my best cash outs to date. Both Jack Della Maddalena and Valentina Shevchenko did win their fights, so we're hoping for a similar result here. I could also see a lot of arguments for many underdogs on this card winning their fights, so I'm expecting to see a lot of competitive and exciting fights come fight night, guys. Let's move on now to my strong favorites and solid underdogs of the card, guys. And as you can see here, I've picked Hamdi Abdelwahab, Melissa Mullins, Nazim Sadikov, and Mirbek Orolbai. The numbers next to the fighters' names are just the return you'll get on them if you were to bet on them. So for example, if you were to bet $1 on Melissa Mullins to win, and you see that 1.40 next to her name, it means if you bet $1 on her, you would actually receive 40 cents back on top of your initial bet, and a $100 bet would net you a $40 profit overall. And for the American viewers, as far as I know, when she has the minus 250 next to her name, that is how much money you have to bet on the fighter to win $100 profit on your bet overall. Anyways, guys, now to jump into the solid underdogs I've chosen for the card. I've personally chosen Seok-Hoon Ko, Bogdan Grad, Rafael Fiziev, and Jamal Hill as my picks for solid underdogs on this card, and I'll explain a little bit more on why I have picked them when I get into the bet section of the video, but for now, let's move on to my locks of the card. And if you do want to know more in general, though, about all of my picks, like I've already said already, go check out my full card predictions and breakdown video, which goes through every fight on this card. I'll put a link to it somewhere on the video. It'll probably be up in the corner of the video, the right-hand corner. But when we're talking about now my locks of the card, I did end up choosing Nazim Sadikov as my favorite lock of the card, and I just feel like this one is a big no-brainer here in my opinion. Nazim has been looking extremely good. He's extremely technical. He's got great defense. He's well-rounded as a mixed martial artist, and although Nicholas Motta is dangerous on the feet, he is just way too open on the feet and has been KO'd many times now in his career, and I think Sadikov finds a finish in this fight on top of getting the win. Let's now move on to my underdog lock of the card now, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, the more time that passes and the closer we get to the card, I've been feeling a lot more confident in picking Jamal Hill to get it done as an underdog, and confident enough to lock him in here as the underdog lock of the week. He's clowned on a little too much for my liking, guys. For a guy that doesn't lose to many people on the feet, it's pretty insane to me. Khalil has been outdone on the feet quite a few times in his career, and I think Jamal Hill will be able to do the same here, especially as this goes into the later rounds of the fight. That's really my takeaway from this matchup, guys. Let's move on now to my personal bets I have on this card. And here they all are for you guys now. My current personal bets I have on this card, so you guys can check them all out. I actually scaled back this week a little bit in terms of my output on units compared to last week, but I feel pretty great, honestly, when I look at some of these bets here. There are many different types of bets scattered throughout here, so I'll run you through all of them right now. But for you guys who watch these videos all the time, you've probably noticed something different here, and that is there are actually 2 hidden bets this week, so that means there are 2 subscriber bet of the weeks here. And I actually ended up choosing these 2 people here this week, and my reasoning for why I've chosen 2 people for the first time ever instead of just the one is just simply because I like both the bets here quite a lot. And I had plans to already put Fiziev moneyline into the guide, so I wanted to split the credit here amongst another person who had the same idea. So special thanks to these 2 guys here for putting in some solid bets for this week. And I'll finally jump into reading the bets now for you guys. Let's start with all the specific props I've got. I've got, of course, one of my subscriber bets of the week, Nazim Sadikov by KO here. I've got Oralby plus Sadikov in a parlay. I've got Abdel Wahab plus Melissa Mullins in another parlay. And lastly, I've liked doing this lately for a bit of an extra gamble, for a bit of fun as well. My entire main card picks as a parlay, which is Muhammad Naimov, Nazim Sadikov, Mirbek Oralby, Curtis Blades, Rafael Fiziev, and Jamal Hill. Now to move over to my main bets I have for the card. These are all my single bets here. And starting off with the underdog lock of the card though, I do have a bet on Jamal Hill to get it done. And I've already explained a bit on why that is in the underdog lock of the week section of the video. So I won't re-explain my thoughts on that bet. In terms of the second bet here, we've got the second subscribers bet of the week here in terms of the bet on Rafael Fiziev, and I've felt pretty confident on this one for a while now. Fiziev is really fast and explosive on the feet. The man has incredible takedown defense, and I believe he will be the better and more dangerous striker in this matchup, where Ignacio Bahamondes has just been lacking defensively in the striking for me. So I feel like Rafael Fiziev is going to capitalize on those weaknesses and get the win. I also have a bet on Seokun Ko to get the win, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I see zero, and I repeat, zero predictors picking Ko, which makes me nervous, but at the same time, I don't know how no one sees what I'm seeing here. I do think Oban is great, and I could 100% see him win this fight. Of course, he's a favorite for a reason, but Ko is being underestimated here big time in this matchup, and I just couldn't let it go past, guys. I feel like it's a good opportunity here. Now, for my last bet for this betting guide, it's just a bet on Jun Young Park, and it's just because I also think he's being a little bit underrated and has only really lost to some of the really top guys in the division. He's quite good everywhere, and I think his pressure is going to cause a lot of problems for Nerdiev here. I'm really hoping most of these bets do well this weekend, guys, and good luck to anyone else that's placing their own bet creations on this card as well. And if you want your chance to be the subscribers bet of the week, like these guys in this video, make sure to leave your bet down in the comment section of my next predictions and breakdown video for your chance to be featured in the next betting guide. That video should be out sometime next week. Anyways, guys, that's it for Larry's full card betting guide for UFC Fight Night Hill vs Rountree Jr. If you like the videos and want to see more of it, please let me know in the comments below, and make sure you like the video, of course. Also, if you have any genuine questions about things regarding the UFC, video ideas, or just anything in general, feel free to let me know about it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.